Every once in a while, my kids will show me something on social media that they think I will actually find interesting. And I will say that a few months ago, one of my kids showed me this TikTok called Wealth Actually. It was a young boy who actually showed the relative wealth of people like Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos versus Bloomberg, even Kanye West, and then, an average American, if you will. And, it's very interesting to look at, but I like to put everything in graphs and check all my sources, so I made another graph. And indeed, it's really quite stark. A poor average household with 2 million in household wealth barely even shows up on the graph. So there does appear to be this realization across the United States, across particularly low-wage workers, that they deserve a living wage. And when you juxtapose their wages to some of these billionaires, you can see where some of the rub comes in, if you will. I think about this and I said, okay, we could maybe tax these individuals, although I don't know that that's really going to work. But what if we already have some market pressures, or maybe we can even exert some stronger market pressures, maybe through social media, maybe through legislation, in terms of maybe just raising the wages of some of these individuals and the benefits and so forth. Step back from that for a minute and think, okay, well, what if we pay these individuals more? We make sure that they have good health care benefits, good retirement benefits, maybe subsidized child care. Well, some people are going to return to the labor force, but also now you're talking about tens of millions of people not only participating in the labor force and becoming taxpayers, but those lower wage workers making more money and therefore paying a higher overall amount in taxes as a whole. That is actually going to move the needle on the deficit and on tax revenues, probably even just as much, if not more, than taxing the 700 wealthiest billionaires. These are all big questions and perhaps transformational ones for the capitalist system. And I'll go next week into a little bit more detail in terms of some of these statistics from the article that I published.